I have been excited for Sonic 3, and the Knuckles series is going right with that. And I just noticed this now. #1 on trending. So to those out there who's saying nobody cares about this, nobody cares about Sonic, yeah. 1 day ago, 3.5 million views, #1 on trending still. People want to see this series, and so do I. Now, before we get started on it, I am going to say there's a few things that I'm looking out for in this trailer. #1, the CGI. I think a lot of people are worried that the CGI on this Knuckles series would be really bad. Because it's a made-for-TV, made-for-streaming, I guess, show, and typically, historically, those have not been super great on the visual front. And I associate Paramount Plus with SpongeBob, and we all know how Camp Coral turned out. Yeah, that's not a looker. But just from this opening shot, I haven't spoiled anything for myself yet, outside of a few thumbnails from other YouTubers that I haven't watched the videos. I haven't seen anything, but right off the bat, this looks great, actually. The CGI here looks fantastic. And since I am a YMS enjoyer, no 4K. Well, should we just end the stream now? I mean, is there even a point to going on? Whatever. So this is the Knuckles series on Paramount Plus. I'm going to be pausing a lot because of copyright, but comes with the format. Alright, let's get into it.
You're an alien. You're super powerful. You recently saved the world with your friends.
Alright, very nice. Everything obviously is from the other films except this one shot.
You're an alien.
That looks a little jank. Maybe this is very the first shot, so I might be tripping. No, that looks good.
You're an alien. You're super powerful. You recently saved the world with your friends.
Alright.
What do you like to do for fun?
Vengeance.
Nice.
I was thinking more like reading or yoga.
Oh, shoot, I forgot. This dude's coming back. Yeah, okay, so the Knuckles series is Knuckles, plus this goofy-ass cop. I don't remember his name, don't care. But, man, this shot is reminding me of the first Sonic movie. I mean, this is basically what the first Sonic movie looked like. Tom in the car, Sonic right next to him. I'm really curious about how this gets kicked into motion. Why are these two teaming up? Obviously, you gotta watch the rest of the trailer, but that's really interesting. And I mentioned CGI, that was the big thing. It looks great. It looks fantastic. Nice with the old design. 2D design. That's cool. You see, the Sonic franchise has been great at these little callbacks, and I'm not even the biggest Sonic fan. Really, the films are the only Sonic content that I've actually engaged with. Yeah, I know. Shoot me later. But I can just tell. You can just tell that the creators really love this franchise, these two movies that they've made. They actually care about the Sonic lore. And they just have little drops like this, like the two-dimensional designs. The classic Knuckles design here on this board. And that's why people get excited for this. Yes, it's technically not original. They're using characters from another IP, but they're making an original story out of it and blending lots of elements together.
Vengeance.
And the CGI, that looks great. I mean, that's thumbnail material right there. In fact, yep, that's going to be the thumbnail. I mean, that looks fantastic.
Vengeance.
Another thing that I've been worried about is how's Idris Elba going to sound? That might sound a bit weird, but Idris Elba as Knuckles doesn't completely work for me just yet. I love his voice, and the voice itself fits, but it doesn't fit the mouth movement and the character design itself. So I'm hoping that gets improved maybe a little bit through this series.
Vengeance.
I was thinking more like reading or yoga.
Hey, buddy. Isn't it great?
Oh,
to
nice!
finally
Sonic's here. Dude, I actually didn't expect that. They're bringing in all the characters. Dude, that's awesome.
Thinking more like reading or yoga.
A lot of times series like these don't bring in those other main characters.
Hey, buddy. Isn't it great to finally relax?
I am an echidna warrior. I only remain on Earth because I made a vow to you and the Fox. So I made myself at home.
Doritos product
Fox.
placement.
So I made.
Yeah, but they're Cool Ranch. Motherfucker. Alright. Best Doritos is classic Doritos. That's all I'm gonna say.
So I made myself at home.
Nope, we are not turning our living room into some kind of gladiator fighting pit. What is Ozzy doing here?
He will be challenging his greatest enemy.
Is that our mailman?
This is not a place about.
Okay. The comedy is hitting. It's on the same level as the films. That's great. This little line from Sonic.
Hey, buddy. Isn't it great to...
Oh shit. I've been watching a lot of Snapcube. I mean, I am constantly, but that's a line they would deliver.
Who posted my nudes on Twitter.com? Where do you think you're going, cucker?
Hey, buddy. Isn't it great to finally relax?
I am an echidna warrior.
That shot, dude. I saw it on several
Echidna warrior.
thumbnails, but god damn. Like, it doesn't even look the most realistic with the lighting that's going on. Knuckles is really standing out from the background. But it looks so good that I don't even care. Films or shows don't even have to look like fantastic for them to be fun. It's a bonus, but it doesn't have to be.
I only remain on Earth because I made. So
This joke
Nope,
about the
we
mailman
are
and the
not
dog.
turning our living room into some kind of gladiator fighting pit. What is Ozzy?
I'm glad that Tom and what's her name? I can't remember her name. Maddie. I'm glad Maddie is actually starting to have some sense of like pumping the brakes a little bit. Because if you saw some of the shit they were getting up to in Sonic 2, you're like, why don't these people stop? Stop with this shit. Their house keeps getting like destroyed. Knuckles, you're a badass.
Nope, we are not turning our living room into some kind of gladiator fighting pit. What is Ozzy doing here?
he will be challenging his greatest enemy.
That's
Is
just,
that our mailman?
it's just really fucking funny. I don't know what to
This
say.
is not a place of battle, so I will begin my quest. Come, Weed.
Well, most people think I'm a joke.
I do not make jokes. I make warriors.
Bruh, look at the CGI though. Hang on, I gotta zoom in. I'll zoom in post. But, bruh. I knew the CGI wouldn't look great, but this looks like. There's something that I'm trying to compare it to, but I can't remember. Like, look at the outline of this weight against the door. And the lighting on his shoe. I'm like super nitpicking right now. It obviously doesn't matter. But this shot looks goofy as hell.
I do not make jokes. I make warriors.
Let's go get him.
Oh, it's only 6 episodes.
Without his little friends, he's vulnerable.
He's the key to
Whoa, what? Hold on. 6 episodes. I mean, yeah. Okay, what I'm getting is that there's only 6 episodes, but they're of high quality. And it looks like it might connect Sonic 2 to Sonic 3. And that's honestly what I was hoping for. So, this series looks fantastic so far. He's got Knuckles' quills. Wait, hang on. Like in the first Sonic movie. But Sonic only lost 1 out of both films, so Knuckles must be doing something to lose all these quills. If that's what they are. I assume that's what they are. I like we got an original antagonist, though. Doesn't always need to be... Probably couldn't afford Jim Carrey, but he's waiting for the next movie.
key to my newest creation.
You worked for Robotnik.
Bring me Knuckles.
And they've got rings. How do they have rings? I mean, Sonic kind of lets those things loose, so maybe they found a couple.
Sorry, this lane is reserved.
You think you can take my power? Do I look like I need your power?
What are you talking about? Of course we need his power. It's the whole reason we're here.
Okay. Yeah, call back to Sonic 2. That line delivery, though.
Do I look like I need your power?
What are you talking
Yeah, it doesn't really compare. I think Knuckles did it better.
about? Of course we need his power. It's the whole reason we're here.
Holy shit. Holy goddamn shit. Look at that. The design, man. I mean, yeah, the CGI is ass, but look at the design. God, this series... Okay, a lot of the problems with these shows is that they're very poorly paced. If this is paced at least decently, this is going to be a fire show. That looks fun as hell.
You're mine. I made a promise to protect this planet.
Yo, huh? Old Knuckles?
I made a promise.
Now who the hell is this? Alright, is this some like backwards, backwater ass Sonic character that I don't know about? That's what I'm gonna assume.
To protect this planet. I am ready.
Oh, snap! Someone's about to get slapped.
Damn, that goes hard. Stream it April 26th.
I think today is gonna be a beautiful day. Knuckles, help me!
You gonna rescue him?
No, he must learn to rescue himself.
Damn, okay. Okay, that was better than I was expecting. We've already been going 15, 16 minutes, so we won't go too long, but damn, that was nice. So, okay. CGI. Looks not great, obviously. It looks sort of comparable to the main films, which is great. Some shots look a bit goofier than others, like this one. But, obviously, that's not the main part of this show. It doesn't look bad, I gotta be honest. They wanted to spend the money, which makes me think they really believed in the script. That one shot here. That looks fantastic. Not only does the CGI look, you know, it's okay for a series like this, and for this franchise, but the camera work, like, this is a great shot. It's just great. The cinematography, I'm talking about cinematography when talking about the Knuckles series, but it looks, they know how to make these shots look good, is what I'm saying.
Do I look like I need your power?
What are you talking about? Of course we need his
Oh,
power.
how'd I do that?
It's the whole
Wait a minute. You can double speed by clicking and holding.
He's vulnerable. He's the key to all my...
Did everybody know that? Well, fuck me, I guess. See, like, that's not amateur. That looks pretty nice.
You're mine.
Damn.
I made a promise.
Okay, that shot looks goofy as hell. Hang on a second.
I made a promise.
Oh, the CGI. You know, I'm gonna stop talking about the CGI. It's fine. It's honestly fine. It's not bothering me at all. I'd rather you get the cool shot. You know what I mean? But yeah, does Idris Elba fit him better after seeing this? Honestly?
I am ready.
That was the most convincing shot I've heard with Idris Elba's voice.
I am ready.
That was great.
Someone's about to get slapped.
So, I mean, this show looks great so far. I mean, the logo, I noticed that with the C being Knuckles' fist. That's great. I am loving what I'm seeing so far, man. And even the comedy too. Sonic has, it looks like, this is like Illumination levels of slapstick. There's that one
I do not make
goofy
jokes.
ass.
I make warriors.
That genuinely is great slapstick.
I make warriors. Let's go get him.
This character pairing is genius, I gotta be honest. Knuckles, the brute who's goofy, and what do you say his name was?
I owe.
What's he doing?
This is not a place of
Wade.
battle.
His name's Wade. And Wade being goofy and not strong, that's a pretty good character pairing.
Make warriors.
I like this actor, he's funny.
Let's go get him.
So this show is shaping up to be so much fun. Obviously, critically, it's probably going to be about the same as the Sonic movies. Not great, not terrible. But this is what people kind of wanted to see. Not 5 years ago, they didn't want to see this, but now, this looks like solid gold, baby. I really want to read the comments, what they're turned off. Let me look at, what are people saying about this trailer? The miniseries, in for a treat. So, it looks like Sonic and Tails will make guest appearances, but not Tom. Maddie will, but not Tom. That's interesting. Okay. Well, it looks like it's getting pretty positive receptions. What's the 144K likes? I can't compare it to any dislikes, but hey, this looks fantastic so far, I gotta be honest. Yeah.
What do you like
Guys,
to do?
I'm really looking forward to this Knuckles TV show. A lot of TV shows are dark, drab, lighting isn't interesting. This really stands out.
I made a promise.
Guys, this
protect
looks
this
fantastic. Alright, so that was the Knuckles TV show trailer. Let me know what you think in the comments. I think this looks freaking fantastic.
You're super powerful.
Give me your thoughts in the comments.
Recently saved the world with your friends.